Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. It is Kevin here and I feel like I say that way too often. We're back with another weekly writing vlog. It is actually Monday the 20th and I don't want you to think I haven't been writing. In fact, yesterday I started recording my Testing the Comic Sans writing hack, which will be up at this point, so I'll link it somewhere up here so you can go watch it if you'd like to. And so I did write yesterday. I got about 1,500 words in, which was really good for me considering I've been struggling to write since Nano ended, which I've talked about in my last writing vlog. And I feel like a lot of people have commented and kind of commiserated with me and felt like, I feel like I'm not alone in this, that I've been struggling to start writing again. And if I didn't learn anything else from this writing hack video, it's that I guess I didn't learn any, well, I don't know if I learned anything else. Go watch and see, but it has gotten me to write more, which I like. I mean, that's a win. If nothing else, I won't know. Is there anything else? You have to go watch it and figure out. What I will say is that I was writing in 3 different projects to test out the hack in different ways. I started the fantasy book finally, and I only have about 600 words in, but I absolutely hate it. I feel like this a lot whenever I start a new project, that I really don't like my writing at first. I really don't like what I'm doing and like what it sounds like, where it's going, whatever. And this one is like the worst it's ever been. I think maybe it's because I don't think I was ready to start writing it, but at the same time, how do you ever know if you're ready to start writing something, right? Like some people just say like, just begin, you can fix it later, and that's usually how I am. But this was just like on another level of not cute. I haven't finished the writing hack video. In fact, I'm about to record the second half of it now. And so maybe I'll like what I write today in the fantasy. I don't know. I mean, I'll check back in after and let you know, but I'm just not feeling great about this fantasy book so far. I feel like I need to read more fantasy before I go into writing this, which is really my goals for the years. If you didn't watch my last goal videos, I'll go ahead and link those up. I wanted to finish the draft of the French Money Pit as well as the middle grade this quarter, so that I could spend the third and fourth quarter working on the fantasy novel. But I don't know how it's gonna happen because I'd have to finish those 2 drafts and read fantasy so I was ready to write fantasy by the third quarter. I don't know. Just seems like a lot of work. Now that I'm against it, and especially now that I'm back writing, like I feel good about like getting stuff done, but I'm a little worried. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. Check back in afterwards with how it turned out. I just finished the Comic Sans video. I'm about to start editing it so I can upload it for tomorrow. And what I will say is, I don't want to spoil it for you because again, you need to go watch it if you're watching this, but I will say that I got the most writing done I have this month so far. Testing this hack, whatever, got me to write quite a bit in different projects. In some projects I was stalled on, some projects that I was already in the middle of, you know, and that I appreciate. So if nothing else, thanks Comic Sans. But I'm gonna go ahead and edit that video. I don't know if I'm gonna write any more tonight just because I gotta finish editing that video. What I will say though is that on the short story, I was a little stuck because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with the story, like where it was headed. But then in the middle of these writing sprints, I was like, oh, I know what's gonna happen next. And I didn't have a plan, and for once I'm like pantsing it, and I was like, I kind of like where the story's going. And I think that if I had planned it out, this is not where I would have gone, so that's exciting. French Money Pit book, French Money Pit book is in a place I think that is gonna have to be heavily edited. But I'm getting it out. I think I'm like at 17,000 words, which isn't the greatest considering I want to be done soon, but you know, you do what you can. And then the fantasy book, everything I've written is just awful. I will say there's like one little conversation that happens between one of the main characters and her brother, like part of their conversation that I was like, okay, this could be explored more. I like this idea of like something that happened in their world. There was a war that is now over, and I was like, okay, this is something I'd like to explore more. But besides that, I mean, I guess I didn't take a lot of time working on it because it was for the hack test, like doing it on a project I've never worked on before. So at least like that, it doesn't feel wasted, I guess, because I did get something out of it and it was for this test. But for now, I'm gonna go edit and we'll be back when I'm back. I don't know when that'll be, if it'll be tonight or tomorrow. It's Wednesday and I didn't write anything yesterday, mainly just because after doing, I don't know, I think it was like kind of like all the sprints and stuff, I was gonna say worn out, but it's really not even that much writing, to be honest. But I kind of jumped full force back in after I hadn't been writing much since camp, so maybe that's why. I don't really know. I didn't really have an excuse, but I took yesterday off to not write, and so I'm gonna write today. And I was gonna write in the French Money Pit book just because it's been like the thing that I seem to be getting the most done in lately. However, I think that I'm actually gonna work on the short story today because I was talking to Damien and I am really bad with just not working under a deadline. And so he gave me just like an artificial deadline of like, okay, we'll finish the short story by June 1st. And I was like, okay, that's doable because I already have I wouldn't say half of it done, but I have a good portion of it done. And 8 days is enough to at least get a rough, well, he meant like rough draft. So I have 8 days to at least get a rough draft done. That's plenty of time. So I think I'm actually gonna shift focus, and apparently according to NaNoWriMo's email that they sent me, May is short story month, which I didn't even know. Just goes to show, I guess. I'm gonna shift focus for the next week on working on that. So this video is actually gonna end tonight for the writing vlog to go up tomorrow. Next week's also I'll be working on the short story. However, I'm gonna do like a little bit of sprints so I can get some writing done, because I really need to get some writing done. I think I have about 2,000 words done in the short story, and my goal is for it to be around 6,000. I hope I have at least 2,000. Okay, I have 2,200, and my goal is to end it around 6,000 words. That is average for a young adult short story, apparently. So that's what I'm aiming for. Right now it's 8 pages. I'm aiming for like hopefully 20. I don't know how that's gonna do though, because I finally it kind of hit me where I wanted to go with the story, but I think that there's still some room to add stuff. So I think I need to flesh out the love interest a little bit more, and just everything. Everything needs work. The only thing that doesn't really need work is everything. Everything needs work. But I'm gonna at least get the rough draft done. It's just weird because like in the past when I've written short stories, I've read back over them and like I had a very clear vision of like where it was going, where it was gonna end, and everything. That I wrote this adult science fiction short story like a year ago. Like I said, I don't write very many short stories. And it really hit me that I was like, I knew like the whole concept, I knew where it was gonna go, where it was gonna end, all that stuff. With this one, it feels a little like I have an idea, but not necessarily a story. It's like a situation and a setting. And that's kind of where all I had. So I'm kind of like diving into this. So it's just weird to me to kind of headlight write a short story. If you don't know what headlight writing is, it's Kate Kavanaugh talks about how she's a headlight writer a lot. It means that you're not necessarily a planner or a pantser. You just write as far as your headlights see. And then when you get to that point, you're just always kind of plotting a little bit in front of you, but it's still kind of pantsing. So that's what I'm doing with the short story, and it's actually working. I think that it was good to try out this writing style in a shorter format just because I didn't know if it was gonna work for me. I was interested in it, but I didn't know if it was gonna work for me. So I think trying it in a shorter format first is actually really good. I've been rambling for a really long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started writing. I still have it set to Comic Sans, so maybe I'll write in Comic Sans just to throw back to my video that I uploaded, that I talked about. Okay, I'm gonna get writing and we'll be back. I have something stuck in my teeth and it hurts. Okay, we'll be back. I worked on the short story, and in between the 2 sprints I did, I started editing this vlog that you're watching right now, and I realized earlier on, I talked about how, I don't remember what exactly I said now, I'm an idiot. I just watched it. But I talked something about how like, that's why I'm not a pantser or something, I don't know. And I just realized I'm now doing the complete opposite of what I just said. Am I an idiot? No, I'm not an idiot. But I said I was, I don't remember now. I said something about pantsing the short story, or I don't know, something along those lines. It ain't making no sense. But what I wanted to say was, again, I actually like that I am now headlight writing this because I like where it's going. I am actually at that point in the short story, about the halfway point. I'm at the halfway point, and now I'm like really getting into it. I know I'm gonna have to go back and edit a lot and like fix some stuff in the first 10 pages, but I am actually like first like probably 7 pages, but I'm really liking where it's going, and I'm really liking what I have, and it's super cute. I'm gonna take a break to go make dinner. Damien and I are gonna try buffalo cauliflower bites, which are gonna be interesting because Damien doesn't like spicy things. So this is gonna be an interesting recipe to try. But we've been sticking with a new recipe every week thing. So I'm gonna go cook, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna get back to writing because I want to get a little bit more writing done tonight before I'm done with this vlog. I felt like there was something else I wanted to talk about writing wise, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So if I remember, I will just talk about it after dinner. Yeah. I feel like the more I look at this pimple, the more power I'm giving it, the bigger it's getting. Unfortunate. I was going to write more, as I said. However, I made dinner and we ate, and I'm feeling sick. Something that I can't ignore is the fact that I am someone with health issues, and sometimes I have plans, like I want to write more, and I'll eat something, which I should have known. I know my limits. I know a lot of the foods I can't eat, and for some reason, I wasn't thinking, and I still had the buffalo, and so it upset my stomach pretty badly. I'm not feeling very good, so I'm not gonna write anymore. It's just something that as a writer I need to, I guess just as a human, I need to know that I can't always plan. I mean, I can try and plan, but some things will come up sometimes. Yay for having chronic health issues. Anyway, Damien's right here beside me. Do you have any words for Twitter? People see on social media. Do you have any words for YouTube? People that watch me seem to really like you.
I don't know why they would.
What are you working on right now, writing-wise? Anything you can talk about?
Just need to work on my thumbnails for my graphic novel.
I'll go ahead and link his graphic novel, Goodreads, in the description below, so you can go ahead and add it to your Goodreads. It comes out in 2021. Again, sorry I didn't get more writing done tonight. I just have to accept my limitations. I'm actually about to go lay down and drink a lot of water because I'm really not feeling good. I'm feeling very sick. So I'm probably down a bunch of Tums. On that note, my goal is to finish the first draft of the short story by next vlog. So I want to finish it by June 1st. Next vlog will be all about me writing the oh, my face is turning really red. I must be getting really sick. It's gonna be all about me finishing that. So anyway, if you made it this far and you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you loved it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because I love you right back. And that's all I have to say for tonight, and I'll see you in my next video.